What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Sugarfreetp here. We are back with our hardcore nuzlock of Pokemon Infinite Fusion. We got the gang already. You see Fuego, Redwood, Handy God, and Weebat. We are ready to take on the day. Now, I'm not going to tell you guys anything that's going to happen in the future, but I just sincerely hope and pray that you have not grown attached to anyone. Foreshadowing ahead. Anyway, we get our first moment here where the scientist tells us that there's some very special Pokemon out here in the field. And this is exciting because this is something I did not know was in the game. So I was like, let's go. Let's see what our first random encounter is. And we get a Togepi with super luck. Now I was just like, okay, this is a very good Pokemon in general once it evolves, but Togepi as a baby form is not that good, so I just gotta make sure Togepi stays alive, and that's what's gonna go on. So we got Weebat here just trying to whittle this Togepi down, but this Togepi puts up the craziest fight, okay? Like, you think Togepi goes, nah, I'm not gonna do much, I'm gonna charm you, maybe blow you a little kiss, you know, growl at you, whatever. No, this Togepi was about that business. Hits me with Pollen Puff, and I'm like, okay, that's a strong move, but resist that. No big deal. Togepi said, I'm ready for them hands. Bringing the action. Metronome gets Dragon Hammer. And I'm like, okay, I can't do this anymore. Like, you can't just be sitting up here bullying on my Weebat. Because if this dies to a Togepi, then I'm going to be really sad. So I go ahead. I get the yawn out. I'm like, Togepi, do me a favor, baby girl. I need you to go ahead and get some sleeps, take a naps, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and switch out to Redwood just in case, because I got the sturdy and just don't want anything crazy to happen. Togepi goes to sleep and I'm like, it's prime time, baby. Let's go. Easy, single Pokeball. Right? Right? That's right. Single Pokeball, sleep. Togepi is here. Now, one of the things that I was excited for is I was like, what do I want to name this here? And I don't know, forgive me, but Ariana LaKay is here to stay. Or maybe she isn't. So Ariana, welcome to the squad. I'm gonna do myself a favor and go right on in to the first battle of the route. Then we get Chintik. Chintik? Yes, Chintik. Listen, these names, just as future reference, I suck at saying them. So if you hate, I don't know what else to say. Anyway, so Chintik is here using Electro Ball. Handy's out here like, okay, well, we're gonna eat that up for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I get it seated because, I mean, what else is it gonna do? It's not very, like, that much faster than Handy. So, you know, and I resist the electric move, so there's really nothing to be too concerned about. Uses Screech, but it's not using any physical moves, so this is just easy work for Handy. Handy's ready to go. Then, of course, we get the ability to learn Astonish, which, it could be worse. And we get Weebat to evolve. Now, I was thinking something different, but I don't completely hate it. Cacbat. Then it wants to get hard. No, we're not getting hard around here, okay? There's nothing around us that gets hard. So we go ahead and face the next trainer. And this trainer right here starts off with this thing, the Smearling, okay? Now, mind you, I think that this thing is absolutely cursed. That head is astronomically weird, okay? It was definitely the head of its class when it was born. So it goes for tackle, and of course, Fuego cares not about a tackle. Fuego's gonna go ahead and Ember, do a little under half, do it again. Then he uses tackle, and Fuego just takes Smearling out with the Ember. We got a level up, and then Clefnose comes out, okay? If you love anime, you're gonna see what I would consider the pain of my existence comes out here, okay? Naruto reference. If you don't know, this thing immediately uses powder snow. And I'm just like, okay, let me switch out. That almost killed the Cacbat. So let me go ahead and go into handy. Maybe I can like get enough damage in. And I go ahead and I just gotta suck it dry. And it put up a crazy fight. But Handy decides, nah, not today. And you go ahead and get that W, get it all knocked out. Fuego levels up. Fuego's trying to get hard. We don't get hard around here. And Fletch Door comes through. Now, I don't know how I feel about the design. It's okay. It could be worse. But it also, you know, so he continues to use rollout, and I'm like, okay, let's go ahead and get this thing paralyzed because I can't let this thing build up anymore. I'm afraid that it's going to build up enough power to kill Handy the next turn. So I decided to go ahead and switch to Redwood because Sturdy would at least take it just in case, but he gets paralyzed. And then with the combination of paralysis, Leech Seed, and Redwood just being a tank, even at level being half its like levels, this Fletch Doof has nothing that it can do. It's just gonna remain paralyzed. It's gonna keep getting sucked, and Redwood is just going to literally tank every move from it. And I was so excited. I was like, Redwood, you're like sleeper out here. You're keeping up with the squad at such a low level. So I was excited about that. Handy gets headbutt, and then I'm like, we're really doing good out here. And Taurus shows up. So I know that this Pokemon's a grass and fire type. So, okay, Fuego, I need you to come in and take a fire hit. But no, he goes for Mega Drain, which I wasn't prepared for, but I did have an Orange Berry. So my thought was, I'm gonna use Yawn, and then I'm going, as he uses Mega Drain, right? It does about 11, so I'm like, okay, now that he's gonna go to sleep the next turn, I should be able to live the next hit just fine. He goes for Ember, and I'm saying, okay, I'll go for Ember 3 times and then switch. And then this happens.
Dumb ways to die, so many dumb ways to die.
He gets the first turn wake up and kills my boy Fuego. So I don't know what to do. So I decide it's time for me to go ahead and go into Handy. Handy comes through with the headbutt, and with 2 headbutts, Taurus is taken down. Redwood gets a level up, and it's time to put old faithful to sleep. You've been a whole good Pokemon there, Fuego. So sad to see you go. You enjoy the box with our starter. See you soon, my friend. All right, no more mourning. We may have lost someone, but the fight continues. So go ahead and get the squad healed up. I know that Cacbat will evolve in the next level, so I continue to make sure that I'm going to put this Pokemon first in the next battle, just so that we can get an evolution. Losing Fuego is a hard thing to have, but we'll take on our next trainer because that one was just a fluke, right? So our first Pokemon from this trainer is a Jolron, which I actually really like the design. I think it's a really dope design. I really like what it's going for it. So it's either an electric and steel type or electric and rock type. So I decided to go ahead and use Headbutt. No, I use Leech Seed and go ahead and get some of that that healthy health back, of course. I'm getting paralyzed, and this is where it's kind of a hard thing because being paralyzed and then getting headbutt with the flinch chance, it just makes it a hard thing to overcome. But we have Handy here deciding that it doesn't matter what your name is. He's coming through, and I think the Leech Seed really helped in this battle because we could have lost a whole lot in this process. So knowing that I need to keep Handy at least somewhat healthy since he's the strongest member of the squad right now, I decided to switch, go ahead and go into Redwood. Redwood's going to remain just as healthy. He hits with Metal Claw, which scares me. I thought that it was going to kill Redwood, but it doesn't. Cackwood gets to level 10, and then we have this thing here. He has Absorb. And I was like, Okay, you know what? It's time to switch out. But he has Shadow Tag. Redwood tries so hard. Lives with 2 HP, but
Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die.
he gets murdered too. Literally back-to-back deaths. So now I'm kind of like disappointed. I'm like, how could this happen? A Shadow Tag Wyrack just so happens to have Absorb. And so I'm like, okay, Cacbat, I need you to come in. Astonish hits it twice. We actually get to kill this thing without another casualty. So Togakata comes out. So the first thing that I want to do is use Supersonic, but I miss and goes for Absorb, which literally does nothing. So I'm going to string shot it, make sure it's slow, and then he uses Metronome for Smokescreen. These accuracy drops are terrible for us. So we use Supersonic again, it gets confused, but then it confuses us with Sweet Kiss. So I need to switch out, and I'm gonna bring out Ariana Luque. Now the reason why I bring Ariana Luque out is just so we can look at its ugly stepbrother over there, the one that clearly was not loved by the family, okay? I use Metronome, Strength Sap, so that it lowers his attack, which is actually kind of nice, even though I don't get any health back. It uses Sweet Kiss, we get confused, and Cacbat, I need you to come out, I need you to do something. So Cacbat gets hit with a Metronome, and it uses Minimize, raising its evasiveness. This is just a battle of attrition at this point. We use Astonish, it uses Sand Attack, I can't see, it's minimized. Now it uses Howl to get its attack back. Oh, this was such a painful experience. When accuracy gets raised and lowered, it makes it so difficult to do some of these things. But it misses the Sweet Kiss. We use Leech Seed, and guess what? We miss. We use it again, and we miss again. But the third time we finally connect, and this is what will seal the fate of this stupid Togakata. Switch back into Cacbat, and it uses Metronome with Stealth Rock, but that's okay. I don't plan on switching anymore. Now that it's going to be continuously losing health, I don't have to worry about if I keep missing or anything like that. So we use Astonish, get a flinch, and now it's a cakewalk. Togakata will be absolutely wrecked. After the entire time that it spent making us trying to hit this thing, we still miss with an Astonish, but at this point, it cannot heal enough to win. And Astonish finally takes Togakata down. Cacbat learns Bite as it levels up. Of course, we're gonna do that over String Shot. And now we are in business. I'm feeling good now. I'm like, okay, Cacbat is evolving, right? And honestly, it's not that bad. It could be worse. A B-Bat, it learns Twin Needle, which is better than Absorb. I don't know what it's gonna use as needles. Maybe it's antennae, but I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling like, okay, yeah, you know what? We'll skip Fury Attack. We'll go ahead and take Redwood back. This is nothing but sadness and pain right now. We're losing moms left and right, but that's gonna be the last one. It's gonna be the last one. We're not losing anymore. Go ahead, Redwood. You did good. I was proud of you. We're gonna go ahead and get healed up. We're gonna continue down this route, because at the end of the route, we have at least one more Pokemon to catch. And I believe they still have the Magikarp to buy, which is actually really nice, because the Gyarados later on would be great. So I thought this. I went to go show him B-Bat, because I thought that if I showed him this, it's a fully evolved Pokemon. But no, because the primary Pokemon is Zubat, it doesn't count. And then I also didn't know this as a learning experience. If you decide to play this game, is that you cannot diffuse a Pokemon that was given in a trade. So here's our next opponent, good old Calvin with Aileron. I love this design, okay? This design is mwah, okay? I don't know who thought of this, but this thing looks amazing. Anyway, Elrond comes with the rock tomb and lowers our speed, but I already know at this point in time, all I have to do is win the war of attrition. So he uses Metal Claw. I'm gonna use Mega Drain, which is super effective, meaning he's electric and rock type. Which if I'd have known beforehand, I would have been able to probably two-shot him. He uses Rock Tomb again, gets a critical hit, lowers our speed, but we get the kill, easy peasy. Ariana Lucky learns Sweet Kiss, and then we got Chimko. Okay. This
Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die.
now, I didn't know if it was gonna take any move at all, but I needed to switch because I knew Ember would probably kill Handy. And God's dead. He also has Mega Drain. At this point, I'm actually kind of terrified on what's gonna happen. I don't know who's gonna win because this could be the end of the run. This Chimko is so strong. Ember was doing crazy damage, but he gets hit with his own confusion. So I go ahead and go for Bite, hoping that I could go ahead and kill it. We don't. It snaps out, uses Mega Drain. It does literally nothing. And B-Bat seals the deal with Chimko. I cannot believe we lost another Pokemon. And this is where the run feels so difficult. So we heal up. Now, you may see God is still in the party. I forget to put him in the box, but I never use him. So forgive me for my forgetfulness of putting him away. But now Ariana Lucky is level 10. Our B-Bat's 11 and Handy's 15. And so therefore, I go ahead and do a rematch with them. There's no reason to show it. Nothing crazy happens. And we go to our next trainer. They have a Meow Ursa, which that one eyeball still freaks me out to this day. And it is just, it stares into your soul. Look at it. He's just looking at you. Anyway, B-Bat seals the deal, 3 bites, easy peasy. Then there's Pidchum. Now, I didn't know what to expect from this thing. It uses Sweet Kiss, and of course, B-Bat hits itself. He uses Gust, super effective. B-Bat uses Bite, which is super effective, but I cannot take another Gust. So, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna switch into Handy. But then he goes into Toga Inch, which I honestly hate it. I hate it. I hate it. It goes for Mud Slap. We use Mega Drain twice and Toga Inch is gone. No big deal. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Pidchum comes back out. I go for Leech Seed. It goes for Sweet Kiss. I hit myself in confusion. Then it has Powder Snow. And I hit myself again. So that sequence of events is so hurtful because I probably could have killed this thing. So I go into Ariana Lucky. Powder Snow comes through. So I'm like, okay, let's go ahead and confuse this thing. We miss the Sweet Kiss. It goes for Sweet Kiss. Then we hit the Sweet Kiss. So I'm like, okay, here's the plan. B-Bat can win this. He just needs to hit himself once in confusion. Just once. I just need the luck on my end. And he doesn't.
Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die.
He doesn't. Doesn't get confused twice in a row and kills B-Bat. I think the run's over with. My thought is, what can I do? He uses Powder Snow again. I use Leech Seed just in case. I know I needed the health, and we go for Headbutt. Handy barely lives, and Headbutt kills. Now, I probably should have used Headbutt first, but I was really scared. We're back at the Pokemon Center, and we have to drop off 2 friends. B-Bat, it was nice knowing you. God, rest in heaven, Prince. And at this point in time, my morale is so low. I'm just like, it's just Ariana and Handy. I got to do the best that I can. I'm scared. I'm thinking that I'm just going to lose it all here. So it's like, it's just time to press forward. I'll go past all of the trainers that I can so that I can just try to get the next encounter. So I managed to dodge all of these NPCs, grab a lumberry, grab 2 lumberries, and then we make it here. So the first thing that I do is I see that this person over here, so I wanted to talk to them. It was actually a nurse. So there's a Geodude that was pretty hurt. I guess there were some bandits in the cave. And Brock shows up, which I guess if the nurse is around, you might as well expect Brock to be sliding in them DMs. You know, that's why they call him the rock hard gym leader, because that's how he plays. So he says he's gonna take care of Geodude. We go on inside, and I go ahead and get my Pokemon healed up after I buy the Magikarp. Now this was the beautiful thing. We actually have a new team member. Yes, we can't use him for a while, but he's gonna redeem me, all right? Gyarados will be the redeeming factor. We get healed up in our team of barely 3 Mons, because Magikarp kind of counts as 1/2. We head into Mount Moon and we get our next encounter for the squad, and we get Y-Nub. Oh, my luck is just great, guys, isn't it? Now, I'm not opposed to Y-Nub, but I'm also like not, you know, it's a why not and a Swinub. Swinub's a good one to have, but why not really. But it's an easy catch. Welcome to the squad, Y-Nub. Ariana Luque gets close to leveling up, and it's the Pig Bright Pokemon. But Psychic and Ground type is a really good type combo, at least right now. So Nubmizaddy is here to stay. So I want to go ahead and check out its nature. It's a timid nature, which isn't very good for a physical attacker later on, but that's okay because we can always switch it. And this will be the end of the episode, guys. If you like the content, do me a favor, subscribe. If you're not subscribed, like it. Let me know what you like and what you don't like and how I can switch it to make it better for you. Either which way, I appreciate you guys, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. You're beautiful. Bye.